Hi, I'm Mike Bellevue, and I'm at the 18th Century Artisans Show in Lewisburg, Pennsylvania. And it's a great way to spend a cold February morning. This is the main exhibit hall for the 18th Century Artisans Show. And in here, you'll find contemporary makers, long rifle makers, horners, all sorts of craft people, recreating the items of everyday life of the 18th century. The main draw for most of us at a show like this are the firearms. And this show does not disappoint. It's got flintlocks and percussion guns, both antique and contemporary, and it's got them in abundance. I'm at Alan Martin's table right now. Alan is probably one of the best known contemporary rifle makers in Pennsylvania, and he just does some beautiful, beautiful work.
When you shoot low, anticipate putting your shoulder into it, and when you shoot to the right,
Mark Whalen is another outstanding contemporary gun maker. The detail in Whalen's pieces is just excellent, from classic American designs to guns that show more of a European influence. All just beautifully rendered. A beautiful rifle by Brian LeMaster.
The way those triggers are, they have a little shelf on the front of them.
I haven't had around.
See, beautiful club butt fowlers. These were popular in the 17th century and early 18th century in New England and in the Hudson Valley. And these are made by Kenneth Gahagan, and they're just beautiful examples of the type. These club butts are becoming a lot more popular with today's reenactors, so you've seen them around a lot more than you used to. It's a beautiful fowler by Tim Williams, still in the white, and you can just see how intricate the detail work is on this piece that Tim is doing. Just gorgeous carving and engraving. Just a lovely gun. Tim does a beautiful job on his rifles and fowlers. A lot of detail, authentically styled. Just gorgeous rifles. There were a number of highly skilled horners just showing some beautiful powder horns at the show. These were made by my friend John DeWalt. There are so many great horners here at the show. It's really hard to decide what you like best, but these are beautiful horns, and they're all made by Kathy England. Beautifully scrimshawed, shaped. Doesn't get much better than this. Here are some other powder horns that really caught my eye. There were so many I just can't show them all to you in this video, but these were some very beautiful ones. Horners turn out more than just powder horns. You can make a lot of things out of the material, and these containers are just one example of other horn objects that you could see at the show. Adventurous types, you could pick out a raw horn and make your own powder horn. There are some fine craftsmen here at the show and edge weapons as well, and these fine knives and tomahawks were made by Stash David, and they are just beautifully rendered. It's a beautiful quilled Ottawa bag by Tom Gifford, and the finger woven strap is by Tom Condy Trading. As you can see, Tom Condy's weaving a strap right here at the show. See Tom's stuff every year at Fort Frederick. He's an excellent craftsman. One exhibit room at the show was devoted to antique muzzleloaders. Beautiful brass-barreled pistol by David R. Greiger.
The silver in this one.
Some beautiful pieces here. Beautiful original guns.
I'll say.
Some really classics. John Mall. And this is John Philip Beck, one of the best rifle makers of the 18th and early 19th century. So rare 19th century double barrel over and under gun. Just don't see many of these. Not a turn barrel. It's got a lock on each side. A long hammer to hit the percussion cap on the left side barrel. Fascinating gun. This room is largely dedicated to building contemporary long rifles and fowlers. And there's a good selection of stockwood, part suppliers, just about anything that you would need to be able to build your own fine long rifle. The gang from Rice Muzzleloading Barrels was there, and they make my favorite barrels. Here at Knob Mountain Muzzleloading, where they're most famous for their profiled stocks, but they also have some great brass castings. And just about anything you would need. Dixon's Muzzleloading has a table here, and they are arguably the best known muzzleloading shop in all of Pennsylvania. And they brought quite an array of goodies to tempt you. The show has a heavy emphasis on long rifles and accoutrements, but you can find a variety of other 18th century crafts represented as well, from woodworkers to blacksmiths and coppersmiths, potters, and even original artists. This show has made me chomp at the bit. I want winter to be over. I want to be able to get out and enjoy some 18th century camping.